Monday afternoon crash on Highway 26 claims the life of a young man. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Nebraska State Patrol says several people were critically injured in a two-vehicle crash on Highway 26 east of Minutair yesterday. NSP spokesman Cody Thomas says the collision of a Ford F-250 pulling a trailer and a Dodge Caravan occurred around 5:37 at mile marker 39, which is at the intersection with County Road 36. One of the occupants was taken from the scene by Airlink, while several others were transported by ground to Regional West in Scottsbluff. As of broadcast time this Tuesday afternoon, no further details were released by the NSP. However, Bridgeport Mayor Gail Beyer did post on her official page that the community is mourning the death now of Coy Fleming, a young man with the warmest smile that was infectious. She said he was tough as they come and will be missed. Well, two people have been injured after their pickup crashed into the Tri-State Canal early Tuesday morning. Around 1 a.m., authorities were dispatched to the accident northeast of Minutair on County Road L. NSP Trooper Jordan Jones told KNB News that two individuals were injured after slamming into the west bank of the canal.
It was a single vehicle crash with injuries. Both subjects were conscious and transported to the hospital to be checked out. Other than that, it's, like I said, an ongoing investigation and nothing further to report on that.
He says names, hometowns, and the extent of the injuries will be released at the conclusion of the investigation. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
Life is crazy. Pain is stressful. How can anybody concentrate with these busy schedules? Now you can. This is Ben Moravec coming to you from Hydrozen, a float therapy business right here in Scottsbluff. I'm here today to let you know we now have memberships for $49 monthly. You can guarantee yourself at least one float per month. You know how floating keeps your muscles relaxed, your joints relieved, and your brain clear to think? Now you can float at a reduced rate each month. Inquire today at hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT. Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge.
Welcome back. U.S. Senator Pete Ricketts concluded a trio of Nebraska town hall meetings Friday at the Panhandle Research and Extension Center and was met with a near-capacity audience. The Republican began the session by reviewing the first 100 days of the current administration, including highlighting the passage of two border security bills and confirming nearly 24 cabinet members. During the question and answer period, many people, like Linda Christensen of Bridgeport, expressed concerns about possible cuts to Medicaid.
I just talked with the nursing home administrator in western Nebraska. In fact, my mom is in that nursing home. And she said with the Medicaid cuts that have passed the House, that the nursing homes will close up because they're funded by 80% of the residents that are Medicaid patients. Yep. And our rural hospitals possibly could close because the majority of patients there are Medicaid patients. So I guess I'd like to know how you plan to vote on that. It has already passed the House. What is it, 880 billion cuts over 10 years? That will close a lot of nursing homes, and I think in Nebraska, more people are on Medicaid that would benefit from Medicaid than will benefit from tax cuts for millionaires.
Ricketts said that President Trump says he wants to make sure Medicaid is protected, but as the Senate bill is still in committee, he refrained to saying how he would vote before actually seeing the bill. Afterwards, a woman named Mary from Scottsbluff spoke about the impact tariff talks have been having on her business.
They're not good for us. My customers are going to desert us. They will not be able to afford the price increases that we will have to pass along to them. So when you talk about tariffs, you need to understand that those tariffs are affecting every person in this room.
Ricketts said while the proposed tariffs are extreme, the actions have gotten trade partners to the table to begin renegotiating tariffs and hopefully a better deal for Americans. A handful of people were frustrated that there was not enough time to have their questions asked, including why it takes so long to gain citizenship in the U.S. and how to ensure everyone, from blue-collar to billionaires, pay their fair share of taxes. Ricketts did say that you can always reach out to his offices to ask questions or provide feedback, but some in attendance also noted that they've gotten canned responses when doing so. Ricketts is back on Capitol Hill this week as the U.S. Senate is back in session following their April recess.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
The tradition continued horseback in Lincoln as the governor officially proclaimed it Rodeo Week in Nebraska. This proclamation helped set the stage for the annual Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo that will take place May 2nd through the 3rd at the Sandhills Global Event Center. It was the governor's first time back on a horse since his accident just before Christmas.
Most importantly for the kids today, they have a major competition here in Lincoln. Would urge everybody Friday night and Saturday afternoon to come out and watch some of our best Nebraska kids compete, number one. And then number two, what I love, the other piece I love about rodeo is in the early days, right, started having rodeo to recognize and honor Nebraska ranchers and cattlemen and stand up for agriculture. So it's a double, right? It's about our kids and it's about supporting and celebrating agriculture.
And perhaps the main highlight of the event, a $27,000 John Cook team roping endowment was presented to the team by John Cook and Travis Shada, who organized the John Cook Team Roping Classic.
This has been about a 3-year project. As I started, this all started for me when the UNL rodeo team 3 years ago invited me to come to a practice. And I was blown away. And then the more I learned about all the things that they have to overcome, lack of facilities, they travel all over, they have to pay for everything, they raise money for that. I'm like, I want to try to help these guys. And so we went to work. And the dream was to get a facility going, which I think they're getting ready to break ground on East Campus. They've got the land, it's just we got to put the facility there and helping out these rodeo athletes. And to me, they're just as competitive, as talented as the Nebraska volleyball players, Nebraska football players. And we just don't know a lot about it because, they compete all over the place.
The Cornhusker College Rodeo will bring more than a dozen teams and hundreds of fans to the capital city. This weekend's rodeo is the final rodeo of the regular season for athletes in the Great Plains region, meaning it's the last chance for many of these athletes to qualify for the College National Finals Rodeo. Reporting in Lincoln, I'm Alex Makovica.
Military, first responders, teachers, Renewal by Anderson is offering a heartfelt thank you with its first ever appreciation sale. 20% off every window and door, no money down, no interest, and no payments for 18 months. Plus an additional 9% off if purchased on the initial consultation. That's 29% off. Military, first responders, teachers, this is a limited time offer, so do not wait. Please book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Better sleep and better health can be found at Western Sleep Medicine in Gering. Since 2006, Western Sleep Medicine has offered the lowest cost sleep testing either in their independent sleep laboratory or the privacy of your own home. You have control over your health care and your out-of-pocket cost. All insurance is accepted for a much lower cost than the regional option. If you need a sleep study, ask for Western Sleep Medicine. They've helped thousands of people over the years and want to help you. Western Sleep Medicine. Better sleep, better health.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, Western Nebraska Community College has announced that Dr. Lisa Blair has been promoted to the Vice President of Academic Affairs. Blair joined WNCC last year as the Dean of Instruction and has a long career in higher education with roles in the classroom and in administrative roles. WNCC has also transitioned Dr. Grant Wilson to the Vice President of Enrollment Management and Student Services. Wilson has been serving as the Vice President of Educational Services and his current role since 2021. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.